Good morning, children. Let us move on to the another lesson from geography, Indian soils. In this lesson, we will look into meaning and importance of soils in India, types of soils and their distribution, soil erosion, and what are the causes for the soil erosion and what are its effects, and soil conservation. I hope children all of you have seen the soil. The very fact when we come out of the house, we step outside, we stamp the soil. So it's not new thing, but let us see a deeper meaning of soil and what are the different types of soil that are available in a country. Soil is the thin surface layer of the earth. So where is the soil? Soil is on the surface of the earth, comprising of closely intermixed minerals and organic substances. So lot of minerals are mixed in the soil. One example I can give you is, take a handful of soil and take a magnet and just dip in that soil. Then you will be able to see different minerals is present in the soil, and lot of organic substances are mixed in the soil. What is the meaning and importance of soil? It is a very important natural resources of India. So we just 1 minute, 1 second, when we think of the soil, if there was no soil on the face of the earth, what would have been? For all the purposes, like for example, the very important aspect of human life is food that is grown in the soil. So if there was no soil, just we wouldn't have a food to eat, maybe, because agriculture is the main occupation of the people. So soil plays a very important role. Agricultural production is basically dependent on the fertility of the soil. So if the soil is fertile, then the crops grow very nicely. Otherwise, we will not be able to grow any crops. Soil formation of India is mainly related to the parent rock. So this soil is formed many millions of years back. So the soil was not in existence. On the these factors like air, rain, breeze, all this, because of this, what happened, the parent rock, the early existence of the rock started to become with the agents of water, air, so temperature, the rock started to become pieces, and those pieces in turn started to become the soil. So, soil formation of India is mainly related to the parent rock, relief, climate, and natural vegetation. So, like this, the soil was formed many millions years of back because of the parent rock. So there is a wide variety of soils in India. So depending on the places, the climatic conditions, the weather, depending on all this, in that particular place, one type of soil is found in our country. So the entire country is spread. So in each part of the country, different types of soils we will see. What are the different types of soils in our country? So there are 6 type of soils are there. First one is alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, desert soil, and mountain soil. It's very visible in the picture. You can see 6 type of soil we come across in a country. First, let's move on to the alluvial soil. Children, 2 mark question can be asked here. So they can ask what are the different types of soil, one question, and they can ask what are the characteristics of alluvial soil, or different red soil or laterite soil characteristics? That can be asked again for a 2 mark question. And they can also ask the differences between the alluvial soil and the black soil, or they can ask what are the crops grown in alluvial soil or the red soil. So like these questions can be asked from this lesson. So first thing is alluvial soil. This is the most fertile soil in a country. I told you children, when we were doing the previous lesson of the geography, we saw the northern Great Plain, how it is formed. That is the depositional work of the three rivers, Brahmaputra and all these three rivers flowing from top Himalayan ranges coming down. They are bringing all the substances, organic substances, and they have deposited in the northern Great Plains. So this type of soil we come across mainly in the northern Great Plains. Very fertile soil. The soil that are composed of alluvium are called alluvial soil. That means all the organic substances are mixed in this soil. They are formed from the sediments deposited by the rivers. So I told you the rivers bring this organic and all the substances, they are depositing in one particular place which is very fertile. They are formed in the Indo-Gangetic plain and by the sea waves in coastal plain. So alluvial soil is even found in the coastal areas, not only in the Indo-Gangetic plain, they are found in the coastal areas. They cover an area of about 15,000 lakh square kilometer. So majority of the place is covered by the alluvial soil in a country. The yellow part, children, in the map, the yellow part is covered with the alluvial soil. So what are the different crops which can be grown in the alluvial soil? Wheat. Wheat means godi. Paddy, that means batta. Sugarcane, cotton, jute, and different types of vegetables can be grown in this soil. Soil is the thin surface layer of the earth comprising of closely intermixed mineral and organic substances. So what is the soil for 1 mark question? So soil is the thin surface layer of the earth comprising of closely intermixed mineral and organic substances. How is alluvial soil is formed, children? They are formed from the sediments deposited by the rivers. So depositional work of the rivers, the alluvial soil is being formed. What are the reasons for diversity of soils in India? Because of the parent rock and relief features, climate and natural vegetation. What are the different types of soil found in our country? Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, desert soil and mountain soil. I hope children the alluvial soil is clear. Where it is found? In the Indo-Gangetic plains and the coastal areas, and the different types of crops that are grown in the alluvial soil. Next we will move on to the black soil. So even in Chitradurga we come across majority the black soil. This soil is also known as rigor and black cotton soil, as they are best suited for cotton cultivation. So another name for the black soil is rigor soil, and also they call it as the black cotton soil because to grow cotton black soil is required. Why black soil is required? They are derived from the basalt rock. So they are dark grey to black in color with high clay content. So because the moisture is more, it absorbs the moisture. This black soil absorbs the moisture. That's why it is more suitable for the cotton cultivation. They are highly retentive of moisture and extremely compact. Very clay type. This type of soil is very clay and wetness, it preserves wetness for a longer time, this black soil. And where we come across this type of black soil here, you see, black soil are largely found in the Deccan Basalt Trap region, including Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, parts of Telangana, northern parts of Karnataka, parts of Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. You can see the black part of India here, the color. In these places, the black soil is grown. They occupy about 5.46 lakh square kilometers in India. What are the different types of crops grown in the black soil? Cotton, sugarcane, jowar, maize, pulses, different cereals, wheat and chilies can be grown in this type of soil. I hope you understood, children. Black soil, it is highly retentive. That means it holds the moisture for a longer duration of time. Next we will move on to the red soil. So the color itself says that it is red. They are formed from the weathering of granite, igneous and other crystalline rocks. So weathering of granite and different types of rocks. Weathering means it is not the weather. Weathering means it is the broken or breaking, the rock breaking into pieces. The color of these soils generally red or reddish brown. So in the picture it is clear, you can see. They are more sandy and less clay. Sandy means it is a marl type, okay, and it is not clay, like it is not like the black soil. So they do not retain moisture. So it is very dry. It is not wet. Red soil is found. Let's see where it is found. They cover a vast area of about 5.2 lakh square kilometers in our country. These soils are spread extensively in Tamil Nadu. They are also found in southern Karnataka, parts of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Kerala, Goa, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, West Bengal. In these places we come across the red soil. What are the different types of crops grown in the red soil? Ragi, millet, groundnuts, tobacco, potato. So I hope tobacco means tambaku, they say, no, that is. So very clear in the pictures. All of you can see the picture. Next we will move on to the laterite soil. These soils are formed in tropical areas under the conditions of high temperature and rainfall. So tropical, wherever it is too hot places, this type of soil can be seen. They are mainly found in the uplands of Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, Chota Nagpur region, Meghalaya Plateau, the Rajmahal Hills, Vindhyas and Satpuras. These soils cover an area of 2.48 lakh square kilometers. They are leached soils, not fertile, and are of limited use for agriculture. Very sticky, cannot grow crops in this laterite soil because they are not very fertile. So the gray color in the map, you can see the gray and the blue border. In these areas, laterite soil is being found. What are the different crops grown? Plantation crops they can grow here: cashew, rubber, tea, coffee and paddy. How does black soil more retention of moisture? Because it has high clay content and extremely it is compact. What are the features of red soil? Formed from the weathering of granite, igneous and other crystalline rocks. The color of these soils is generally red or reddish brown. They are more sandy and less clay, so they do not retain more moisture. Next, the fourth type of soil is the desert soil. So, it is desert soil means it is a maralu. These soils are formed under desert and semi-desert conditions. They are largely found in the northwestern part of India, mainly in Rajasthan. They are fairly friable, have a high content of soluble salt in the soil. They are sandy and low in moisture and humus. That means no organic matter is present in the soil, desert soil, and they are not very fertile. These are not suitable for the cultivation of many crops. In the desert areas, when we go, you will not come across any trees, very few. A major part of Rajasthan, southern Haryana, Punjab, and the northern part of Gujarat. They occupy about 1.42 lakh square kilometer. What are the crops? Dates, pearl millet, and even the cactus. Varieties of cactus are grown in the desert soil. Next, we will move on to the mountain soil. So, in the mountain areas, there is a type of soil that is called as the mountain soil. They are mostly formed due to the decomposition of organic matter. So, all the trees shed their leaves and animals dying there, all this gets decomposed and form into soil. They are mixed with the soil. These soils are mainly found on the slopes of mountains and hills covered by forests. The distribution of the mountain soil, they are largely found in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur states, and along the western Ghats. These soils cover an area of 2.85 lakh square kilometer. The ash color. The mountain soil, what are the fruits or what are the crops grown? They are rich in humus and are fertile. Humus means it is the organic matter. They are useful for plantation crops like coffee, tea, and even few fruits can be grown in the mountain soil. So these are the 6 different types of soils that we come across in a country.